Ladies, gentlemen, or what have you, I am Edgar Orpheus, and I'd like to welcome you back once again to the Pumpkin Patch. Now, as you may or may not have noticed, my dear companion Howard is not with me this evening. And truth be told, I wish he was nearby, because I don't think I'm prepared to deal with this. This is, an oldie but a goodie, Slender the Arrival. Forgive me as I steel myself. I'm a little nervous. This is the first proper horror game I've done by myself, and I don't want to make a fool of myself in front of everyone. But it ought to be fine. I've double warded the patch against danger, and I've got you with me, which, at the end of the day, that's all I really need, is a friendly hand nearby. That's all anyone needs. Alright. I'm ready. I've stalled this long enough. Let us start game. That text is too small for me to read, because I have terrible old man eyes, and also the eyes in my head are not very good either. So often are we guided by our devotion, our love, our affection. Yes, that was an A. I couldn't read it because everything was spooky, which is a bond that pulls us down paths not bargained. Desolate imagery. Ink. And when you find yourself alone as he casts out that bedeviling... Oh, never mind. How far will it carry you? To hell and back, we see, and it begins. Alright. It begins. Hold shift to run. I am playing with a controller, because that is how I like to do it. Left trigger. Okay. I should mention something that this game begins with before even you start the game proper. It gave you one of those little hard disclaimers, the like, if you come at this with an open mind, you'll have a stronger experience throughout. And it was something that was popularized with Amnesia, and I think it is an interesting sort of metagame way to get the player into the mind for horror. I find it's interesting. I don't know if it's the most graceful way to do it, but, you know, whatever gets you to point B. Outlast did something similar. It had you are miles up, sure, you will be doing this, this, and this, and da-da-da-da-da. And, I don't know, I'm excited to see what future horror game designers will do to create that sort of open-mindedness right out the gate. Alright. How do I do anything? I can look at credits, and that's about it. I'm pressing buttons. I think I ought to be able to zoom in, but all I can do is sprint. Alright. Hold on, let me get into the headspace of being alone in the woods for maximum immersion. As I've said so often before, the important thing to any horror experience is to be totally immersed. As such, I've removed all light. Oh hey, Troy Wagner, Tim Sutton, and Joseph Delage. Those are the guys what made Marble Hornets. I love that. It's a favorite show of mine. Not very video game related, but you know, I love it dearly, and I don't care who knows it. The shadows are jumping away. It's on. I hear noises abound, mysterious footsteps in the underbrush. Lay it on me. I'm not afraid. Look at my dude's shadow. I actually think you're in control of a lady in this, but there's no arm motion. It's just woo. Oh, it's gotten darker. All right. I like that ease you into it sort of. You start out. You gotta start with a low baseline and work your way up to something truly dreadful. A lone house in the darkness. How magical. Here we go. How do we do things? I don't know how to do anything in this game. I hope it's alright. Oh, don't graffiti your beautiful house. And left click to interact with highlighted objects. Okay, or press A for those less keyboard inclined. I wonder... I have the darkness of my computer device down a lot lower than I would otherwise like. The phone line appears to be dead. Why wouldn't it be in this genre? Thank you. I can't thank you enough for coming all this way to help me out. It's been a pretty rough road trying to sell this. I wish I had turned to you. You have no idea how I love you always, Kate. Okay, item added to my scrapbook. Fantastic. Fruit! I could go for some fruit. I do love, Sorry, I was briefly concerned that I had heard something. But no, in fact, I heard the opposite of something. I heard nothing, and got a fine flashlight as a result. Bleep, bleep, bloop, 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 piano, bloop, bloop, you know, and on as the piano goes. Someone was, in a stalemate in chess. I was going to say someone was losing at chess, but in fact, it was pretty, even. I am eagerly and, tensely anticipating something horrible to happen.
All new messages. One old message.
Hey Kate, it's CR again. I hope everything's okay. I know there's been a lot to take in and wrap your head around. It'll be good when Lauren gets there to help you sell the house. Take a little load off your mind. Give me a call when you get the chance and we can talk. Take care.
Press 1 to delete. 2 to return to the main menu.
No, that's alright. That was funny. A, that was the most desolate answering machine I've ever heard in my life. And B, there's a quality of, horror game voice acting these days where the actors will have that sort of like, I suppose, is it ASMR? I'm not sure, but it's that kind of like, and I can't, and it's amusing to me. Thanks for calling last night. It probably sounds dumb, but it was good to hear your voice again. Good to hear that Lauren's been doing well. Yeah, about what we said. What are the odds of two people having the exact same hallucination? That is, the game is afoot. Could it really be a coincidence? I have to go to my doctor for some routine stuff. I'll let you know how it goes. CR. Alright. That's alright. I didn't need any of that. Turn that off. Thank you very much. I would rather be able to hear the demons slowly encroaching. So yes, this game is an oldie but goodie, I said at the beginning, and I have some passing familiarity to this game, but it's been some time since it was released, and I am admittedly a little rusty on all that goes on, so I am totally liable and susceptible to being taken by surprise, which is great. I am pleased. I can't read that. Lock the house. Somebody definitely failed at that endeavor. There are no locked doors. It's totally open. I'm reaching that point of critical mass in this this lovely genre of video game wherein your internal the creakiest door your internal brain is starting to ruin your ability to approach things calmly and collectedly. The stress is on is the point I am dying to make. Where? Okay, toilet. Toilet? Toilet. It's gotten to the point where I'm just saying thing. Door. Window. Haha. Thing shaped vaguely like a long-limbed gentleman that I will become all too intimately aware of. I didn't mean to close the door, but I was stuck. And I wanted to... Wait, hold on a second. This is like the third bathroom in this house. Maybe it's because we here at the Patch, our sad but homey little cottage, only has the one bathroom, but I am not aware of... Oh! Hello. Well, what have we got in here? Someone is very paranoid and concerned about things in the immediate future. The music is ramping up. A scream was heard out from the distance. Alright. No safe, stop it now, if only. But we must continue ever onward. Can you hear the tremble in my voice? I am acutely aware of the tremble in my voice, and I am prepared for the worst. I think I will take this passage out of the house. You see, I have a long history of letting my brain get the better of me in... Oh no, was it always locked? Don't think I remember. I have a long history of my brain getting the worst of me in scenarios like this. It's a long-standing issue of mine. It's one of the reasons why I'm drawn to this, this fantastic world in which I find myself. At any rate, it is incredibly dark outside, hence the term, the old, chestnut, outside dark. Let's have a go on this fantastic bit of climbing gear, made for children, but children of all ages, I like to think, could enjoy it. Whee! That was fun. I should probably find Kate. Alright, you don't gotta twist my arm. I just wanted to enjoy a small slidey. Here we go. Into the abyss. Whew. Sorry, you might think that's the character breathing heavily, but it is in fact me, because I am in fact, anxious. I'll admit it. Oh hey, the little timer in the corner lets me know how long I've been doing things, so I don't have to pay attention to how long I've been recording for. 10 minutes, alright. We'll go another 5. I'm gonna say... I'll say another 5, and then I will need to have, a breather, because I am, I thought I was prepared for this endeavor, but I let myself get too immersed, and now here I am, a fool stripped bare for all to see. I'm lost. No, wait, I'm not lost. There's still a path. Beautiful moon out tonight, I must say. I'm sorry. I'm stressed out, and I'm trying to keep you all who might be watching this, from being stressed out as well. I'll keep it calm. You can do this. Stay with me. You and I, crows. Oh, I love crows. See, that makes me feel better. In times like this, you just have to, engage with things that make you happy and resolute. I love me a murder of crows, and as such, I am more equipped to deal with the coming attractions, as it were. Lighting generators, walking in the dark, what's the worst that could happen? I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh with cruel irony whenever I say that phrase, what's the worst that could happen, because, as you and I both know, the worst is always something beyond comprehension. I've yet to see anything terrible stalking me, though, so I've also been admittedly not looking for things to stalk me, because I'm trying to avoid panic, because panic is the not-so-silent killer. It's alright, we've got ourselves another generator with which to light our way into the future. That way is lit. We'll go this way, why not? I suppose perhaps I should be exploring a bit more, but, you know, fuck it. I expect exploration will lead to... Well, I don't know, is there anything worth... I don't know, there might be something worth finding. If so, if I find some pickups, I will apologize profusely for not exploring out into the wastes that I find myself inside. That was bad sentence structure, but so be it. Here, where do I... Is this the way forward? I don't know, I feel like I'm out of the sprint like my stamina is. That bit of light, I swear, I seeing shadows and seeing shapes where none exist, and I like I said, my brain tends to get the worst of me, and I'm seeing things that are not what they are in the vague shapes of these lights. And I wonder, actually, from a game design standpoint, how much of that is intentional, like, how much of that is, like, if I were to take, say, the Slender Man model, which exists in this game, and put it side by side with this light, how tall are they comparably, what their, like, general proportions are, I don't totally remember what the Slender Man in this looks like. He takes different shapes as he travels from place to place, as is his wont. Oh, wait, was that a generator? I almost walked right by it like a fool. Oh, wait, no, that's the generator I've activated. In that case, where the hell am I going? I don't know. Where the hell am I going? Where the hell am I going? Where the hell am I going? Here are some woods. Where the hell am I going? I have to get past that gate, possibly, or I'm missing something totally, in which case I apologize. My hands are falling asleep. Something, an idiosyncrasy about me is that my hand tends to fall asleep when I'm placed in intense scenarios, and as my heartbeat quickens and my pulse races, my hands have started to fall asleep, and it makes controlling a video game very, difficult. I've been trying to work it. I might just, like, wiggle my fingers, ineffectually while keeping my thumb and meat of my hand pressed against the, analog stick of this controlling device. Nothing is happening. This is slowly becoming boring. Alright, I'll go this way. Maybe I can just, wander, take that fence, and take that way along. Where? Okay. For a second I thought my flashlight had disappeared, like the light had switched off in the same vein as my stamina wasting away. Oh, hello, birds. How have you done today? I'm doing well. Caw-caw, you say? Oh, how excellent for ye. I myself am doing quite well, aside from this, strenuous exercise in terror, which I am no doubt walking face first into. Where do I go? Where do I go? I'm also trying to get a sense for how long my sprint lasts. Oh wait, this is the thing. What is this thing? Some sort of ramshackle shack. Where have we? Oakside Park. Alright. So here we are in Oakside Park. Fantastic. We've made it into Oakside Park. Oakside Park is where we are. I'm trying to think of clever commentary, and like a well tapped dry, I find myself barren of any sustaining properties. Where the hell? I got a jump scare via the background music. The ambient music did that. He came for me, why didn't I listen? He was right, he said this would happen. Help me, need CR, knows how to end this, come find me, don't let him in. Man, contemporary poetry has gotten weird, hasn't it? Why is everything dark? Why is everything dark? Oh. It was a cold open. It was a cold open, and already I find my heart aflutter and my hands practically useless. I can't read that. Area will bright high. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, I can't see. Alright, so I found myself, I believe, into section 2, progress saved. I think I will call it this for this time. Thank you so much for subjugating yourself to this terror and my nonsense, and I hope to see you traipsing round the pumpkin patch again. By which I mean goodbye.